Couple of quick questions from both of you, your former bailiwicks. Susie, you're originally from South Australia. You know the Adelaide Hills. Not a hotbed of radical activism, but it comes a bit woke, I suppose, a bit green these days. They want nothing to do with Australia Day anymore. No ceremonies on Australia Day. This drives me nuts, right? Because if people want to argue about the debate, have that debate. But while it's our national day, don't we need to all celebrate our nation on that special day?
Oh, look, this is the first time we've talked about this topic, and I know it's just going to be a winner from now on. I absolutely agree with them. I think it is tainted now. It's not our national day because it's too divisive. It was really only from 1994 has it been a national public holiday by all states and territories. It was only seen as Australia Day back in the 1930s.
But it is our national day.
And I think that we can do better.
Sure.
Not just for a lot of people. But who are you talking on behalf? A lot of people say, I don't recognise that as my day.
I'll let you finish your point. But my point is this. It is the national day now. Officially it is. Surely you can recognise it and do the official stuff on that day. And if you disagree with it, have your argument, but don't just unilaterally abandon it.
And that furphy about the 1994 thing, Susie, I'm going to stop you there on that. The 1994 thing, the only thing that changed in 94 was we actually held it on the day itself rather than the nearest Monday. This rubbish that it only started in 1994 is just not true. All we did was hold it on the day rather than have a long weekend every time.
But Susie, this is local governments getting above their station, isn't it? I mean, how many of those councillors campaigned on a platform to change Australia Day? How many voters in the Adelaide Hills said they don't want Australia Day? This is just being foisted upon them.
Oh, look, I disagree. I think that although people who agree with me are most definitely in the minority, you look at younger people, this is definitely the way of the future. And it's inevitable that there will be a move more and more away from Australia Day because I think a lot of people do see it as too divisive. And I agree with what you're saying. I don't think people who do support it and, chuck a few chops on the barbie should feel bad about that because we live in an amazing country that we should be celebrating. However, I just have a problem with that particular date.
It's a bloody good time to have it. The end of January sort of rounds off the Christmas holidays and everything.